Number 2 on the target for homework proofs, I don't have a picture of it, but I'm going to just go ahead and do it. You can follow along by looking at your own target for homework, the picture. So I'm going to go ahead and start with step 1, writing out my givens. So I know that Q is parallel to R. And I'll write my reasons in red, so this is just given. And then step 2, I'm going to go ahead and say, because I can't use the corresponding angles theorem, which would be really quick to say that 1 and 2 are corresponding, but I have to go to 3. So I'm going to say 1 and 3 are alternate exterior angles. And that reason is just the definition of alternate exterior angles. Alright, so then step 3, because I know that they are alternate exterior angles, I know that they are congruent. So that's one of my theorems. So I know that angle 1 has to be congruent to angle 3. That reason is the alternate exterior angles theorem. And I can draw an arrow because I created an if-then statement. Then step 4, let's see what else we can say. Trying to incorporate angle 2 now, I could say that angles 3 and 2 are vertical angles. Kind of thinking back to unit 2. Just going to write VA for vertical angles for the sake of the video. And that reason would just be the definition of vertical angles. And then step 5, I can make a conclusion about those vertical angles. I know that vertical angles are congruent, so angle 3 would have to be congruent to angle 2. And that reason is just the vertical angle congruency theorem from unit 2. And then step 6, I was trying to get to the fact that 1 and 2 were congruent, and I finally have a couple congruency statements that I can go from. So I say that 1 and 3 are congruent, and 3 and 2 are congruent. So by the transitive property, 1 and 2 have to be congruent as well. So in step 6, finally 1 is congruent to 2, and that's just the transitive property. That came from step 3 and step 5. And I'm done.